Hello. The article I chose was The Influence of Podcasting on Student Learning. First, let's discuss what the research article was about. The research article was about if podcasting should be required in student learning. The experiment used two different engineering courses and broke it up into two different sections. The first section was using podcasting in courses, and the other section was using traditional learning, such as PowerPoints and note taking during lecture. Next, let's discuss the pros of podcasting in courses. The pros is that students are able to go into lecture, and then after lecture they can watch the podcast and just learn from it and take notes and have a better understanding of the content being taught. Another pro is that students can access the podcast anywhere they go. Students can be, driving to school or driving to the grocery store and listen to the podcast, or they can be cleaning up and listen to the podcast at the same time. So it's accessible and students are able to watch it anywhere and anytime. Now let's discuss the cons of podcasting required in courses. In the article, it stated that students are most likely not going to attend lecture anymore if podcasting is available, because they will just watch the podcast and just not attend at all. Another con was that some students just found that podcasting was just not effective for them. They would just rather watch, go to lecture and take notes and go on the PowerPoints themselves and just not listen to the podcast. In my opinion, I think that podcasting should be available for students, and it should be required in courses. For me, going to lecture is effective, but sometimes in lecture, I'm just constantly writing notes and not really retaining the information. I'm just writing notes. And when it comes time to actually go over my notes and study, I'm not really sure what I'm going over in my notes because I'm just writing and not retaining the information. So by listening to the podcast and reviewing my notes at the same time, that allows me to retain the information more and really understand what I'm learning. So that's why I think that podcasting should be available for students, and we should be able to take the pros and cons and make it into action. Thank you.